So hi and welcome to my channel. My name is Monica and this is Cosmic Flower Tarot, where I share all my insights and wisdom that I pick up from the cards and from the energy that I'm picking up. So today I'm super excited because it is a full moon in Libra, and I am a Libra rising, so this moon affects me in a very grand way. This moon is the perfect moon to start that project that you've been sitting on for a really long time, that you maybe haven't been committing yourself to. I know I'm guilty of this, which is why I've been sitting on starting this channel. I've started it in the past, but I gave up on it, but now is the perfect prime time for me to commit to this channel. So I'm so excited. Thank you for following me, subscribing, and listening. Another thing that I'm going to commit my energy to is selling my jewelry that I charge with Reiki energy, and I'm also going to start making salves, tinctures, and other beautiful natural healing products that I charge with Reiki energy. So be looking out for that soon. I will give you guys an update in probably about a week when I start posting, although I do already have some jewelry on my Etsy shop, which will be linked down below. Okay, so let's get started with the reading. Okay, for today's reading, let me lift up the camera a little bit. We're gonna start out today's reading with a collective message. I pulled one card for this full moon in Libra, and it is this card. Oh, it's the Merman, card number 11. I did not look at this card beforehand, so I'm so interested to see what the message is and what I'm picking up. Already I'm getting like tinglies in my body, so this is gonna be a powerful one, guys. And excuse me for my voice. I have been recovering from being sick. I helped my friend move and her place was just so dirty that I ended up getting sick, unfortunately. So first of all, the Merman means leaps of faith, duality of fear, diving in deep, warning, risk, and the lure of the ocean. We got him right side up, so let's read what it says. The Merman, right side up, take a leap of faith. Ooh, guys, it's so funny because I was just saying earlier that this full moon is all about starting something new, taking a leap of faith, committing to something that maybe you were afraid to in the past. So it's just so right on point. Okay, take a leap of faith. You are allowing your fears to hold you back. And the Merman comes as a guide to help you dive in. It may feel as if you're about to dive into the depths of the ocean, into the unknown. People naturally resist the unknown, not because they actually fear the unknown itself, but because of what they project onto it. You may think that you know all the scary and painful things that might or could be waiting for you, but honestly, ask yourself, can I live with never knowing? In this situation, you are perceiving a threat. This threat may be unacknowledged. The problem is the real threat to your own tendency to sabotage a beneficial or even necessary thing because of your fear that you feel. The Merman do not guarantee that by jumping in, you will never experience pain or something that scares you. What they absolutely guarantee is jumping in this scenario is both necessary and beneficial to you. They guarantee that in the bigger picture, anything that happens as a result of jumping in will be worth it in the end. Ooh, I'm getting chills. I love this message. And if the call of the Merman is not enough to convince you, consider the people who spend their lives avoiding the feeling of fear never really live. They wander through life in routine in a familiar way, only to one day, like all people do, arrive at death safely. And you do not want to arrive at death safely, guys. Everyone's gonna die. So, yeah, this is so funny because this full moon is about committing yourself to that thing that you've been afraid of taking a leap of faith at. Like, even me making this video right now is totally in alignment with this energy, this moon, and just trusting that I'm doing the right thing and coming out as a tarot card reader. So now, how can you apply this to yourself? What have you been wanting to do, dying to try, you know, itching to start, and you've been stopping yourself because of fear? It's time to take that leap of faith. It's time to go with that grasshopper energy is also another representation of this energy. Just take a leap of faith and try. So that's what I'm gonna do. So that's the collective energy for this full moon in Libra. Now let's go to pile number 1. So pile number 1, you know, it's so funny because I write messages on cards just because I feel inspired to, and I chose one today for you, and the one that I got is so in alignment again with this moon. So it says, if tomorrow was not promised, what would you do with today? Everyone is going to die, and no one knows when their time is up. Knowing that, what would you do with today? Guys, the first thing that's coming to my mind, and I'm getting like a tingly sensation in my crown chakra, is take a leap of faith. What would you do today? Follow your dreams, follow your joy. You know, like do something that feels a little bit scary, but something that you still want to do, even though it scares you. Okay, let's start with your reading. So, wow. So it's funny, I thought this was gonna be maybe more career-based, but I'm feeling like this even has to do with a relationship. It's like a little bit of both. So the first thing that I'm being drawn to is you might feel that you're alone right now, and you might feel like a lack of confidence in yourself. Like, I feel like a lot of you want to start something, but you've been discouraged because you've had to like walk away from people, maybe people that have hurt you, and maybe a part of you even wants to reconcile with them. You know, I'm getting the card of reconciliation, you know, but I feel like in all honesty, this is a call for you right now doing this full moon in Libra to work on your confidence. Start believing in yourself. You know, I'm seeing that's really standing out to me in this. And some people you can reconcile with, but know that sometimes it's appropriate to walk away from certain people. You know, I feel like there is someone that you need to reach out to, and I'm seeing 222 on the camera. So there is someone that you need to reconcile with, but there are also other people that you need to walk away from. So it depends on who you are, which one that you're going to take. It might be, this message might work for you in both ways. You might, like I said, need to walk away from some people and need to walk back toward others. It's just about what really feels true to you. But I'm feeling like that's even, it can even tie in if tomorrow wasn't promised. You know, other people's lives aren't promised either. Anybody could die at any time. So it's good sometimes to reconcile with people, speak from your heart and from your soul, and let people know how you really feel. But know that sometimes it's appropriate. Let's say, I'm even feeling this scenario could be it. It could be a person that you want to reconcile with, but you still don't want to get back together with them per se. But you do want to have some sort of closure to the situation, because what you thought was going to make you happy with that person isn't anymore. And that's okay. You know, it's time to walk away, but you can still have peace with that person. You can still find that closure that you're desiring and needing. Also, like I said, again, I really feel a call to tell you it's time to believe in yourself. It's time to take that action forward toward your dreams, toward your goals. And know that you're not alone. There are people on your path. Like, one thing that I've been dealing with lately is like, I really want to collaborate with other people when it comes to my career. And it's even written in my chart that in my astrology chart, that I am meant to work with other people when it comes to business endeavors and how I make my money. So for me, it really bothers me that I'm having to start a business on my own. But what I'm realizing is it's actually more important for me to just start it and the people will come. So that might be a message for you too. Just start. Believe in yourself. Get going on that dream or that goal that you have, and you are going to start attracting those people that you need to level you up even more in those dreams and in those goals or in your business or whatever you want to manifest for this time in your life. So don't let yourself be stopped by your confidence. Work on your confidence. Take your fear by the hand and work with it instead of abandon it. It's not about making your fear go away or pushing it to the side. It's about doing it and going forth with the fear. Because you could die at any time. Any of us could. Okay, so I hope that message helps. I hope that you find some closure with whoever you're having issues with. And I hope that you remember that life is short. So go out and live your dreams. Okay, thank you for watching. See you in the next one. We're on to pile number 2. Let's see. Can I make myself look normal? Yes. Hi, pile number 2. Let's get started with your reading. I'm gonna lay out the cards here and kind of see what I'm picking up with the energies. I'm seeing quite a bit of reversals, so this is very interesting. Okay, so let's start with the message that I channeled, and the message that I channeled is make how you feel the most important thing in your life. Let that be your guide. Now, guys, this message is so important because many people don't even realize how valuable their feelings are. You cannot tell what you like and what you don't like if you don't know how you feel about it. Sorry, the camera is acting up. Let's see if I can get myself into focus. There we go. You cannot tell what you like or what you dislike without knowing how you feel about it. So getting in touch with how you feel is so important. If you know what you like and what you don't like, you could be more authentic and true to yourself. So make how you feel the guide of your life. That is going to determine what is good and what is bad for you in this lifetime. And that is going to be determining your outcomes, your consequences, and how your life turns out. That's all based on your choices. And if you're not making your choices based off of how you feel, you are not being true to yourself, and you are going to end up with consequences that smack you in the face and don't feel so good. So it's so important to value how you feel. And that is going to help you in your relationships as well. If you can identify how you feel in situations so you can convey to other people and be intimate with other people about how you feel. So yeah, that's my little spiel. So the first thing that I'm picking up on is that you might be dealing with a romantic partner. This is not for all of you, but this is what I'm picking up on first. Some of you might have a new person in your life that's entering your life, and you're trying to figure out if you trust them or if you don't trust them. And I want to tell you, it's good for you to question that. When it comes to trust, you want to give someone a little bit, see what they do with it, and then if they treat it well, let's say you give them a flower and they decide to pot it and nurture it and water it and put it out into the sun, you're like, okay, that person's gonna take care of me, right? I'm gonna give them another flower. If that person, you come back to them and that flower has wilted and they did not even take the time to put it in a vase, pot it, give it water, give it sunshine, then you know you probably shouldn't give them another flower, right? Same thing when it comes to trust. You want to give them a little bit and see what they do with it. For this partner or this person coming into your life, don't expect yourself to trust them right away. Take your time to unravel that. That's the first message. The second message that I'm getting from this is that some of you guys are trying to start some creative endeavor. And I am so excited for you. I just feel like so much excitement with this group. A lot of you are really trying to do that right now, and I think that you should go after it. It's going to benefit you. Some of you, you're reaping rewards for what you've done for people in the past. So expect blessings around this time, I feel. Like expect just sudden things to show up in your reality where you're like, really? I'm so happy this happened to me. You know, like I would say unexpected. It's feeling kind of like it's not going to be something that you're expecting. Another message that I'm getting from this is a lot of you need to embrace your truth. It's kind of funny because it kind of goes along with the channeled message that I have going on here. And I think a lot of you are afraid that this truth is going to change your reality. And I want to say you're right. It's going to catalyze your life. But being true to yourself is self-loving. Being true to yourself is going to reap much more positive results than not. So I'm going to tell you, value how you feel. Live in your integrity. I'm going to read you this card because I just feel called to. Drop the things that offend your soul. Embrace your truth. It's your life. Let no one else live it for you. You're the only one that's breathing in your body, breathing your breath. You're the only one that's waking up in your bed, in your body, in the morning. You have to live for yourself. You have to live with integrity. You have to value how you feel. Guys, I can't even stress this enough. And I want you to also know that something is coming in the future that is going to catalyze your life. Maybe it's a new romantic partner. Maybe it is this new career that you're developing. Whatever is coming into your life, you need to know that it's going to change it in a powerful way. And it is time to value how you feel. That is how you're going to find the right path for you personally. Okay, guys, thank you for listening to this message. I really hope it helped and give you some guidance on what to do for this full moon in Libra. See you in the next one. So hi, guys, and welcome to pile 3. Okay. So I channeled a message for you guys. Let's start out with that message. It is reach out. Do not suffer in silence. Seek out support. You need to be nurtured. So I'm really kind of like a lull with this group. Like maybe some of you are going through a lot in your lives right now. It's so funny because in the last 2 piles, I was feeling like this energy and excitement. And with this one, I'm feeling like kind of sad. So reach out, guys. You're not alone. You might feel alone at this time. You know, one piece of advice that someone gave me a couple months ago was, let's say you can't afford a therapist, or you literally cannot think of one person to call when you are feeling low or down and need some guidance or help. Call the suicide hotline. You don't necessarily need to be suicidal to call them, but call them and give them a try and an opportunity, because they are literally there to validate you. They will validate you and validate you and validate you. They are trained to do this. They're the perfect person to call for free. So please utilize that source if you feel like you don't have anybody else. You're not alone. You're worth being nurtured and supported. Okay, so one theme that I am seeing with all 3 piles is that this time is all about career. This group is really wanting to follow their passions. Maybe you're already following your passions. I already feel like you're following your passions, but I feel like there's a part of you that's kind of not like, I feel like there's a part of you that is saying you want something, and then there's another part of you that's contradicting that, and you need to kind of find a meeting of minds with those 2 parts so you can fully go onto this journey. Because you're being asked to actually, instead of just take action right away, I feel like a lot of you are already in the action phase of taking these steps. You actually need to slow down and kind of figure out what you need, because you're in this like dream state, I feel like. And, you know, it's good to be a dreamer, because, you know, when you're a dreamer, you're able to visualize what you want and how you want to go forth. So right now, I feel like it's the time to pause where you are in that dreamlike state on what you want to manifest, and kind of get grounded and get clear on the parts of yourself that's feeling, like I said, feeling like one part of you is over here, one part of you is over there. So you need to bring those two parts into alignment so you can all move forward together in harmony, and you can follow your dreams and feel solid in that. I feel like a lot of you are feeling ungrounded and needing maybe even a time of rest. And maybe even you need to like look at things differently. I'm getting the message twice through these two cards that you really need to look at things differently, from a different perspective, from both aspects. We're all fragmented, guys. You know, like that's why somebody can be like, oh man, they can be one person one day and act completely different with this next person. It's because we have so many different parts of ourselves. It's so important to remember that when we're approaching ourselves and doing inner work and self-discovery, we have to realize maybe part of us feels scared and the other part feels excited. So the only way we can actually move forward and those two parts have to come together. They can't be going this way and moving forward. They're never gonna get to a goal. So it's time to do some inner work. It's time to do some shadow work for this group. And maybe why you're getting the channeled message of reach out, you could have someone help you in that process of kind of figuring out what you need so you can ground this dreamer energy and continue to follow your dreams. Because I feel like a lot of you are already doing it, and maybe some of you are just on the precipice of it. You just need to get clear about how you want to go forth. And I feel like you're going to be really successful if you allow yourself to do that. So I really hope this message helped. Guys, take that leap of faith. I'm so excited to take my leap of faith by going forward with this channel. So if you like this video, please like it, please subscribe, please share. Happy full moon in Libra. I hope you take that leap of faith to follow your dreams or whatever you have in your heart that you want to manifest, whether that be a relationship, a career, better harmony in your relationships or your career, whatever you want. I hope that you manifest it. You just have to learn to love and embrace yourself, how you feel, and know that you're not alone. You never are. You never really are, at least. Okay, thanks guys. See you in the next one.